There have been signs that the petrodollar, which Saudi Arabia established in the 1970s by selling its oil in the dollar, that era might be coming to a close, or if not ending, at least it has a new challenger. There was a report in the Wall Street Journal that Saudi Arabia is now considering selling its oil in the yuan. And it probably will continue selling it in dollars, but maybe they'll have a joint system where you can buy it in either yuan or dollars. This is from March of this year. And since then, there have been other developments. There are reports that Chinese President Xi Jinping is actually going to take a trip soon to Saudi Arabia, which would be historic because this is going to be one of his first trips abroad since the COVID pandemic. And this also explains why President Joe Biden of the US recently just visited Saudi Arabia. Clearly, he was trying to pressure Riyadh and Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince, to cut ties with China and Russia. Saudi Arabia has increasing military ties with Russia as well. And actually, Saudi Arabia is buying Russian oil for domestic consumption below market price and then selling its own oil on the market. So anyway, the point is that there is more and more reports now that the petrodollar could be challenged by the petro yuan. What do you think about this and China's, increasing relations with Saudi Arabia?
I think we're seeing a multipolar financial system. This is part of the de-dollarization of the whole rest of the world. I think that Saudi Arabia was felt under attack for two reasons. Number one, the United States criticizing the fact that it killed a foreign critic. To Saudi Arabia, this is America's interference with its philosophy, where if somebody disagrees with you, you kill them. Secondly, America was protesting the Saudi Arabia's butchering of the Yemenis. And the Saudi Arabia thought, well, they're threatening not to sell us arms if we're going to use them to kill Yemenis. We'd better diversify. And most of all of the wealthy sovereign funds of the world have been shocked by how the United States announced that this year, if a country does something we don't like, and that would include Saudi Arabia, we're going to grab all of its reserves. We grabbed Afghanistan's reserves because we don't like the way they treat women. We grabbed Russia's reserves because they wanted to have a multipolar world. We grabbed Venezuela's reserves. Well, what's going to stop them from all of a sudden grabbing Saudi Arabia's reserves? Any multi-billionaire is going to diversify their investments and diversify the assets. And I think Saudi Arabia thought, well, we're going to be doing a lot of trade with China because who else are we going to buy our manufacturers from? We're not going to buy them from Europe because that's finished. We're not going to buy them from America because that's deindustrialized. We're going to have to make our own pivot to Asia. And that means that they're going to want to be paid in their own currency. So, of course, we're going to want to begin pricing our oil in their currency so that there can be a mutual trade, and we're not going to be suffer from ups and downs and squiggles in the foreign exchange rate that's caused by U.S. intervention or U.S. sanctions. The United States is driving Saudi Arabia and driving every country out of the dollar is by its statements that if you have dollars invested in treasury bonds or in U.S. banks, we can grab them. And that's how we can control the world. Well, if you're going to tell the world that, this is not a way to, everybody had thought of the dollar as being something unpolitical and objective. And they were closing their eyes to the fact that holding dollars is a loan to the U.S. government that basically is created, debt that's created by America's military policy and military spending abroad. So all of a sudden they realize the whole dollarized financial system is an extension of the Pentagon and the military-industrial complex, and they're becoming more and more bossy. We've seen what they've just done to Europe. What if America would do to us in Saudi Arabia and other Arab countries what they just did to Germany and to England and to their friends and to to Russia, Venezuela. We don't want to. We can't afford to take the risk of depending on America. So, to use Putin's phrase, America is no longer agreement capable. That means that it's no longer safe as an investment place.